wind is crazy. It's actually about to blow my hat off just standing here. It's singles day at the PBA Cape Coral. It's rough. It's rough today. This tournament may go down as an unfavorable one to come play at because all the courts are super windy. There's really none of them in any sort of sheltered spot. So okay, it's day 2 at the tournament, and I spent a lot of the day working, so didn't get as much pickleball in as usual. But yeah, had some. I mean, the next tournament is Dallas, and that's less than a week away. I mean, the next qualifier starts on Wednesday, so not much time to adjust. I'm working on trying to sneak into the men's doubles qualifier with a buddy of mine. So I'm already in the singles qualifier for certain. So, but the plan tonight is to look through the singles footage and see what I can improve, and also to kind of figure out what things I want to work on for doubles between now and then, what limited time I have. Because the guy I could potentially play with is another lefty. So I would have to work on some things on the left side because I don't typically play the left side in doubles, almost never. But I think it could work. But I've taken some kind of important things away from this tournament, I think. One is that it's super windy. I mean, this is, I would say, almost certainly now, this is the windiest tournament I've been to. And that's saying a lot because I've been to a lot of windy tournaments in Florida, like in Daytona and other places. But this one's rough and the venue is rough. But anyways, so you need to pick the right side, which I would say is starting on the side with the wind at your back, because you want to finish with the wind against you. And then you need to be mentally tough enough to handle it and not lose your mental state, and just to, like, accept that both sides are dealing with it and to play through it and just get over it. Just kind of get over yourself. Another thing is I'm watching a lot of pros and just kind of observing and taking notes from them. And something that I'm seeing is that I spend so much time working on technique, and my technique's not perfect at all. I was not a high-level tennis player like a lot of these people were, but it's decent. And a lot of these guys don't have perfect technique either. Everyone looks so different, and I need to go out and focus more on just hitting the ball in the right spot and not worrying so much about the technique that I'm hitting the ball with, because I don't think that's very fruitful. I think it's leading me to overthink things and then get tight and worry about how I'm hitting the ball instead of just picking a spot on the court and trusting my body to hit it there. And so going forward in training and drilling, I'm just going to focus more on just hitting the ball to the right spot and not thinking about my body so much and how I'm hitting it. Another big takeaway that I'm thinking about is a lot of these guys that are in the main draw competing now and doing well are guys that I've taken games off of or played before in the past and been competitive with them. And I want to give them a lot of credit because I know they've put a ton of work in over the past year or so. And I took some time off, and I think that's really caught up with me. But I know that, that could just as easily be me in their shoes, and I know that I can achieve that level. So it's encouraging to see that, and I'm gonna keep grinding, keep training, and really just figure out how to get more on court time, because I think it's so much based in reps for me, and seeing different play styles, and then going home and training reps so that I'm not missing thirds, I'm not missing passing shots for singles, for example. Yeah, so hit a little bit today. You can see, I'll probably put some footage in there, but my phone fell off the fence and it broke my little tripod that I use to mount my phone. So now the setup's going to be even more redneck probably. But we're gonna have dinner tonight. Gotta work again tomorrow at the tournament here, but I'll be looking to get some doubles and singles reps in with whoever's willing to train. Yeah, it's nice weather outside, at least, other than the wind.
This will have the games recorded, by the way.
My final takeaway, as I've been thinking about it, is that I just need to go for my shots and singles. I would say maybe, it's been a long time since I tried pro qualies in the beginning, but when I did singles, I was always playing, not always, but playing timid a lot and just trying to kind of baby things in and not really playing all out, not playing loose like I do in practice. So that hasn't worked. That's never worked. When I get tight, I kind of succumb to it and play really bad. So statistically, that's not working. So in Texas, I'm just gonna go for it. I'm gonna rip as hard as I can. I'm gonna really go for all my shots and just play like I have nothing to lose. I might even play a little bit crazy because whatever I'm doing now is obviously not working. So I'm gonna really go for it. And if that doesn't work either, then I'll have more data. But at this point, what I've been doing in the past obviously hasn't been working, so I need to switch that up and really go for my shots and just trust every ball, just not even worry or conceive of it going out. And if I do blast balls out and in the net, like, not even worry about it then and wait and see if maybe they start dropping. And if they don't, I'll lose and I'll learn, and I'm fine with that, even though it may suck in the moment, but it'll reflect long-term gains. So that's the plan going forward.